Hey, let's do a reading. So much has changed. So much has pulled you out of your comfort zone. So much as the world is opening up for you. Like things are bigger. I feel like you're in this space at the moment going, wow, how did everything get so big so fast? And if it hasn't happened yet, it's about to. Because I feel like some of the collectives just rolling their eyes, going, yeah, we keep getting told this, keep getting told this over and over again. But I have the world and the Wheel of Fortune together. They came out together. So your luck is changing. You're on the upward spiral. You've finished out those old cycles. You've finished out all of that lack of self-worth and the depression and the tiredness. I feel like tiredness is about to lift from you. It's sort of going to be lifted from your shoulders, and you're going to go from being exhausted and wondering where to go next to sitting in a space of manifestation. You are creating that life that you always wanted. And for some, this is really surprising you because the life you've always wanted is just a life of ease where you like your job, you like where you live, you like the people around you. It's like, why has it taken so long for me to create this life of ease? And the life where you get the space to relax. So I feel for some, you may have let go of some of those old dreams that weren't really yours. And now you're focusing on the things that really light you up, that really feed your soul. And the more you're pouring into those, the happier you're becoming. All the stresses of the last few weeks are sort of starting to just drift away. Like they're not going all at once, but they're just sort of starting to drift away. Things are starting to fall back into place, and you're starting to see that those old cycles, the old things that you were letting go of, are actually gone. A lot of this is about recognition of where you're at, recognition of what you've been achieving, recognition of who you are now. Like, I feel like for a lot of this collective, you had this title that was given to you within the family, like, maybe the arty one or the dreamy one or the driven one, or I was the strong-willed one. And I used to tell my grandfather, that's just a nice way of saying I'm stubborn. And he'd say, no, that's just your words, not mine. But you know what I mean? Like, you had a title, almost something that you wore as a badge above your head, whether you wanted to or not. And I feel like you finally let that go. You finally let go of what it is that you thought you were meant to be, and are stepping into what you want to be, who you want to be, how you want to be. And because of that, things are being presented to you. You are having a whole new, that song "A Whole New World" just came into my mind as I said a whole new. So a whole new perspective on the world, but a whole new world of prosperity, a whole new world of what is abundance to me, what makes me happy, what can I nurture, what can I make grow, what is getting bigger for me, what are the opportunities that I'm after. Because I feel like for a lot of the collective, you're going to see that those opportunities have been there for a while and you've said no to them. They've passed you by over and over again, but now they're coming back around again. And this time you're going, oh, yeah, but that's it. That was presented to me 5 years ago. That was presented to me 10 years ago. And I said, no. I said, no, that's not for me. I thought I was for something else because my badge, my little sign above my head said I was this. And now I realize that as long as I take the road that I want to go on and have the opportunities that I want and take them, they're going to make me feel so fulfilled. With the Queen of Cups here, you're stepping into a space of the kind of emotional stability that you thought was only reserved for other people. I feel like for so many of the collective, that running on empty, that running on, in burnout, that was just how you thought your life was meant to be. And now you're finally seeing you can live a life where you are compassionate to yourself, where you're kind to yourself. You do it for other people. Now you're finally doing it for yourself. I was talking yesterday about having let go of rituals, having let go of things that make you, your self-care. I feel like you're stepping right back into them now. It's sort of like you just needed that little bit of a nudge to go, hey, you got a little bit off course. And now you're sitting in a space of going, oh, well, this is what's going to create everything I ever wanted. By being my beautiful, happy, wonderful self, I get to create all these new opportunities. And the more I sit in my own version of me, the more help I'm getting. The more people want to step forward and give you the benefit of their knowledge, their wisdom of where they've come from, because that's where you're going. And also, it's giving you the ability to give back in a way that you didn't think was possible for you. So, as much as you are receiving a lot at the moment, what you're giving back, and for some, the way you're giving back is just being you. Like, you're not actually doing anything in particular, but just having your energy around is making people more motivated, or feel more supported, or they can call on you when they need to, and you're doing that with such compassion and kindness that they're saying, well, okay, well, how can we make this reciprocal? I feel for some, you're about to be offered something that is beyond your wildest dreams. So it could be a heartfelt business opportunity. So it could be a new job, it could be a partnership, something like that, but something that is very heartfelt, that is very ruled by intuition and love, and something that is very nurturing. Like, you're not going to feel like you're working. You're going to feel like you're in a space that is feeding your soul, that you're actually getting compensated financially for, and you're going to go, oh, I didn't realize, I feel like it's really interesting. I feel like you're one of those people that has always done the mantras and the affirmations, and you're always like, if you love what you do, you never work in a day in your life, and then you go to the grindstone and do the 9 to 5 that doesn't feed your soul, and you go, but no, this is what spirit has provided for me. I'm learning a lesson, and all of a sudden you're stepping into something that doesn't feel like work, and you're making money, and you're feeling grounded, and you're feeling supported, and your foundations are great, and you're going, oh, this is what I meant when I said that. I just didn't understand it. So it's great to have the belief of these things, but I feel like for you, you've had the belief that it's for other people, and now you're actually seeing it for yourself. It's bringing you into this really nostalgic energy, and it's almost like, you want to get in contact with that loved one that did believe in you, and say, hey, I did it. I've made it. I did what you thought I would do. For others, you want to go back and go, hey, I got out of that trap. But I feel like you're having quite a lot of nostalgia for family at the moment. Um, for some, the person that is going to offer you this help, these opportunities, is coming from your past. This is a person from your past. Um, but I don't feel like it's a close person. I don't feel like it's a family member or anything like that. It's somebody that you've known in the past, or you've looked up to in the past, and they're going to say, oh, hey, didn't know you were in this field now. You're going to run into somebody, or there's going to be something that happens that you come together. And it's going to be really beautiful, because it's going to allow you to communicate a lot more easily. And I feel like problems are going to get solved so much faster when you're working with these people that are on the same wavelength as you. I hope this has helped. If you would like a private reading, the link for that is in my bio, but you are ready for the tide to turn, for the wheels to shift and move forward. Have a great day.